Hi, my name is Michel Niyigena. I'm going to talk about the summary of two videos. The first video was talking by Brandon Butcher, who is one of the top of motivation and marketing trainer in the world, and try to discuss more about the secret of happiness. The second is Sonja. Mistake is a professor at the Department of Psychology and the University of California. She tries to discuss how helping others helps ourselves in our lives. He's always amazed by all the people who say that they are unhappy in their life, and he acts as if happiness is his big mysterious force that is difficult to figure out. He said that happiness is one of the most studied area of human endeavor in the history of the world. When he took the psychology and the philosophy, he have been talking about literacy century. He said that that is unbelievable. We know basically happiness usually comes from an orientation toward the world in which we look at the past, the present, and the future in specific ways. We often tend to look at the past with gratitude. We found the corrections, even if there were struggles, challenges, suffering, turmoil. We found our place in the past. We feel a sense of acceptance about the past. He said again, finding a peace and acceptance and a gratitude, they allow us to be a little more free in the present. Being happy in the present, we must be engaged physically, mental, in whatever we are doing a day. Then with the future, it's all about anticipating with excitement what to come in the future. Even if in the future is clear, even if there is going to be hard, even if it's going to be challenging, to be struggles, we must be excited by what to come tomorrow. And uh, if you can't find anything to be excited about tomorrow, but you could find something by expecting tomorrow I'm going to get up, I'm going to feel better, it's going to be decided to be excited about that. Brendan also said that you have learned to be happiness, well, physical and mental health. It's to sleep your 8 hour, drink more water, avoid sugar and caffeine, take a break through a day, move, stand up. Those practice are all just trying to help people become that more present in the moment. Brendan stared at the environment effect on happiness. Nature provided him with details to use in his video. He did not use any sign that show he conducted any research. For example, until now, we follow bachelor rules of drinking more water, but no research and experiment about amount of water to use per day, which was conducted or experimented by bachelor. About also we have talked about sugar. No also research or other experiments have done about amount of sugar you can put, like amount of water, 1 liter of water or tea. Uh, also, uh, however, I'm going to talk about Sonja Lubomirsky, who is talk about happiness for a life. Yeah, she has started by saying that if you want happiness uh, uh, for uh, for an hour, you take a nap. That was comes from the Chinese proverb, which is he has used. She has used. I mean, he said that if you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a month, get married. If you want happiness for a year, innate in your future for China. Uh, we notice that the wisdom of Chinese proverb, the first thing, two things are just momentary. Pleasure, going fishing, taking a nap, or visiting, it's not going to make you happy forever. Getting married and mating or furniture are major circumstantial changes in life. But even those things people tend to adopt over the time, a new level of happiness and a new level of wealth. From that, Sonja conducted a research with her team. He divided the student into three parts. The first refers to the people, speeches, and understanding. Refers are a Chinese proverb about happiness and the quote of President Bush, which said the benefit of helping somebody is beneficial. Secondly, students were assigned with doing 5 acts of kindness per day for 6 months period. Here were many kind acts to do, including buying comic books for friends, buying food for homeless man, and others. Students would also thank a professor after giving a lesson. They also visit parents in hospital. Other students continue act as they used to. As a part of research, Sonja and her team found that students who did the kind acts were motivated and energetic to continue acting like this. They felt comfortable with their living condition. This led to having good relationship with others. Hence, a kind act bring happiness. Finally, Brandon Bachai did not conduct any additional experiments to ensure his funds are reliable. On the other hand, Lobdumesky, a psychology professor as well as a published research, asked specific, answerable questions and tested them in standard procedures fashions. She described her participants group, her control group, and the step of her experiment as well as compiles and analyze data. Also, she clearly explained how she conduct experiment and discuss statistical methods. Finally, her conclusion address her hypotheses and are supported by the result. Thank you so much.